Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Anatomy with Alex. My name is Alexandra Ellis from aewellness.com, and on today's episode of Anatomy with Alex, we are covering all things massage. So if you've ever wondered why you feel really warm and fuzzy and just really great after a massage, I'm going to teach you today the physiology behind that and what is actually happening. So, I figured most of us are therapy ball, junkies, foam roller, massage. I mean, is there anybody who doesn't feel great after a massage? And I'm sure there are people who do not. But I'm just gonna, go out on a limb and say that most people like massage. Yeah. So Anatomy with Alex is my weekly show where I share anatomy and physiology with you in ways that are relevant and applicable to your life so that you can maximize your mobility, live pain-free, and do all the things you want to do. So let's get right down to it. As always, if you have any questions, you can drop them down into the comments below. Instagram, the same for you guys. You can drop it down into the comments below and I will answer it. So the history of massage, it's nothing new. There's evidence of massage in European cave paintings from as far back as 15,000 BC. Like we're talking old. And almost every culture on the planet has some sort of massage tools, or people who perform massage in their histories as well. Now, as far as massage schooling goes, Peter Ling from Sweden, and he lived in Sweden between 1776 and 1837, he taught a system of medical gymnastics, he called it, medical gymnastics, which laid the foundation for massage as we know it today. So, out of curiosity, how many of you have actually had a massage before? Just raise a hand or give me a thumbs up or hearts or whatever. I've only had a few because, to be honest, I really prefer self-massage because I'm a control freak. And I like to be able to control the pace and the pressure and intensity, which is something you don't really get when somebody is doing it to you, which is both good and bad because you'll probably uncover spots that you didn't even know were tension-filled. But it can be really uncomfortable, especially if somebody is running, a forearm down the outside of your thigh. So yes, Tisha and Nar, they've had massage. Oh, it feels so good. It makes me want to go get a massage right now. So ways to do it, which we've already kind of talked about. You can either use touch, so somebody doing it to you, or you doing it to yourself, or you can use a tool. And tools can encompass pretty much anything you find around the house. Foam roller, massage balls, Theracanes, cupping is a form of massage. Balls, lacrosse balls, softballs, golf balls, even though those are super duper hard. Massage chairs, there's like massage scarves almost. If you guys have seen, there's that one, I saw it at LAX and my husband and I are like, we have to get one, where you just like put it over your shoulders and it has like the same elements as a massage chair does, but you can move it all around your body. So there's another form of a tool to help you with massage. If I'm leaving anything out, let me know. What other tools do you use for massage? What other secret, maybe not that secret, but fantastical tools do we not even know about? So let me know in the comments below. Now, the type of massage that you choose is going to depend on the goal, like what you're actually going after. Do you want to relax your muscles and promote wellness? Or are you attempting to accomplish a specific goal, like releasing a muscle spasm? Is it about movement re-education, to create lightness in the body and a sense of ease? Or is it to free energy blockages? Even Reiki and other craniosacral, there is energy work that is a form of touch therapy, although Reiki I know is not touch, but it is considered, it's lumped into that massage category. So Ethan says the door frame. Oh yeah, like the little edge on the door frame. I always use that to do massage as well. Or like door knobs. Although you have to be careful that you don't overdo it. Yeah, and Nar says balls all the way. Yes, I agree. Totally therapy balls all the way. The softer, the better in my opinion. All right, so what does massage do? The number one thing that it does is reduces stress. Humans need touch. I pulled out 3 studies that I'll put into the comment below of infants with different problems, whether it was, mother was abusing cocaine when they were born, so they were underweight, or mother's infected with HIV, so again, underweight. And the infants who received massage or some other form of touch therapy had much better outcomes, better, weight gain and health when they were eventually released from the hospital. So science has proven it, and I'm sure like touch is super comforting for our nervous system. We hug the people we love. We hold hands with people we love. We touch one another when it's appropriate, and that is just so calming and relaxing for our nervous systems. And the reason for that is your skin is an interface with your endocrine, your immune system, your central nervous system, and it induces a bunch of different things like relaxation, which we talked about, which will also decrease levels of cortisol in your body. That's that stress hormone. You'll see reduced levels of inflammation, a calmer mental state, better sleep. Massage before sleep is awesome, one of my favorite things. And then all of those things together, decreased cortisol, less inflammation, more calm mental state, all of them decrease pain sensitivity. So if your pain sensors are super fired up, touch can help to calm them down a little bit. Ethan says, yeah, the door frame feels great between the shoulder blades. So agree. So the next thing that massage does, in addition to reducing stress, is that it improves circulation. So if you have an area where movement hasn't been happening, let's say it's the front of the shoulders and they're rounded forward all of the time, that can create stagnation, right? If there's some stiffness, some extra collagen builds up, what Gil Hedley calls the fuzz, that stagnation can actually create inflammation. And then once inflammation is there, that can create even more inflammation. So massage improves fluid flow in and out of the area. So you can think of it like, kneading and compressing a fabric or a sponge or something like that. And that's what helps fluids to get in and out. So think of it as groceries in, nutrients, other elements, fresh hydration, fresh fluid, and garbage out. Any buildup of cellular debris, because all of our cells poop all the time. They do. Sorry to break it to you. And also just, anything that's been caught or kind of stagnant in there. Now, this is not to say that you are toxic on the inside. You are not toxic. You might have cellular debris, but that doesn't make you toxic. So if anyone tells you like, oh, try this juice cleanse, or you should do this because you're toxic on the inside, you just go, listen, everything's a chemical and I'm not toxic, because you're not. So the next thing that massage really hits home with is proprioception, or your body awareness. Massage improves your body's sense of itself. And because your pain receptors and your body awareness receptors travel on the same pathways to the brain, you can't have both of them at the same time. Which means if you massage, right, and you feel the touch sensation, so that proprioception, that body awareness, that's helping to quiet down some of the pain signals in an area. This is why instinctually we rub something if we hurt it, like you stub your toe and you want to move it or grab it or hold it. But it also can help with, if there's an injury, because you're stimulating the nerve endings that improve your body awareness, and that can help to quiet down those pain receptors. So if you have better body awareness, better proprioception, chances are you're going to have less pain, which is referred to as nociception with an N. So there you have the benefits of massage and what we're actually trying to get: reduce stress, improve circulation, and improve proprioception. And those actually happen even with some of those hands-off massage techniques like I was talking about. So last night I went to a sound bath. While it's not necessarily massage, it is an energetic body work that is designed to reduce stress and promote a calm mental state, which will in turn reduce cortisol. So if you're like, ooh, the thought of somebody else touching me sounds horrifying, a tool that you apply to yourself for massage might be better, or some sort of energetic body work that can help to realign yourself. If you're like, whoa, that is way too woo, it's nothing new, right? The yogis talk about prana and the chakras. In Chinese medicine, it's qi, and acupuncture and tai chi are all about moving the energy, the qi, through your body. So every culture probably many cultures, have been doing it for thousands of years. And just because there's not a study that says this is what it's doing, doesn't mean there's not a benefit to it. So just something to think about. Now, I'm going to bust some myths about massage because as body nerds and massage nerds, I have heard this. I have said some of these things myself, but in recent months, years, have come to realize that they're not necessarily true. So the first massage myth is that you are blasting, breaking, busting any type of tissue in your body. You cannot blast, bust, or break your tissue. You can't. At Gil Hedley, my anatomy teacher, and I'll share his link in the comments below. He, in his lab, and his lecture was called What the Fuzz, and he does compassionate cadaver dissections. And they cut this sheet of superficial fascia, which is the superficial fatty layer underneath the skin. So they cut out this sheet of fat, essentially, from the, I think it was the thigh, because they needed like a big enough sheet. And then they clamped, a handle on one end, and then they picked up 52 pounds with this sheet of fat. And the whole sheet of fat stretched and got super long, and then when they placed it back down, it returned to its original position with no damage, no overstretching, no nothing. Your body is insanely strong. It's why you can pull and push and your parts don't fall off and your skin doesn't fall off. You are so strong. And the research that has found changes, in tissue length and tissue density were done on teeny tiny rats, and they were using super high forces that are just greater than anything we can create on our own. Like a poor little rat Achilles and, a hard metal tool, you can't create those same forces in your body. It's just simply not possible. And your body is just super duper strong. So the next time you say, oh, I'm going to blast this or bust that, know that that's probably not what you're doing. In reality, it's probably more about the nervous system. I know, kind of disappointing, but also really exciting because you don't have to do more to get an effect, right? So if what we're really eliciting is a relaxation response from touch or pressure, then we want to soften and relax the nervous system. And we can do that through softer tools, softer therapy balls, a softer touch. You may not necessarily need the deepest, hardest tool to create the changes you're looking for. In fact, if you pull back, you might find that less is more. So think of it, instead of blasting, breaking, busting, that you're actually trying to improve the circulation and not necessarily changes in fascia, because the fascia is super, super strong. And in Gil's lecture, What the Fuzz, he showed this really filmy fascia, like so thin you could see through it. And he was able to bounce his scalpel off it, not like the pointy end, but the blunt end, and just boing, 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 rebounded like nothing. And so if it can withstand the scalpel, and this was a fairly small piece, so again, that, force to size ratio is really big, it didn't bust. It didn't tear. There was no problem with it. So what we're doing with stretching and therapy balls is probably not changing our fascia. What we're probably doing is just creating better circulation and telling our nervous system to calm down, to chill out, that it doesn't have to be so tightly wound all the time. So instead of thinking of, again, blasting, busting, breaking, just try to make movement happen in your body with whatever it is, whether it's an energetic movement, whether it's actual fluid movement through your body through, moving yourself or using a tool to move you or having some therapist hands to move things and stretch things on you. Just make movement happen so that the pattern becomes a little bit more movement every time instead of less. So that's all I have for you today on fascia. I wasn't even talking about fascia. I was talking about massage, but it does have to do with fascia. So just to recap, massage reduces stress, it improves circulation, and it enhances your proprioception, your body sense. So the next time you're rolling around on a foam roller or using that shiatsu shoulder massager that you're going to get for Christmas, I hope, just think about what's actually happening. So do you have to go full out for 50 minutes? No, maybe not. Maybe less is more. Join me next week where I'll be covering what actually happens when your leg falls asleep or your arm falls asleep. So the next time you wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, you can just be like, oh, that's kind of cool. I mean, it still sucks, but that's kind of cool. So I'll see you guys next Wednesday at 3:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for another episode of Anatomy with Alex. And as always, feel free to drop your questions and comments down into the comment box below, and I'll be sure to answer them. Thank you so much for tuning in today. You too over there on Instagram. Yay, Nar. Awesome. Thank you. My pleasure. And I'll see you guys next week. All right? Take care. Bye.